Hello and welcome to my daily devotional for Friday, the 20th of May. As we continue to look at shaking in Hebrews chapter 12 and verses 25 and 26, we shall be taking our readings from the words of Jesus in Matthew 24, and I will be sharing the devotionals which I have previously written on Matthew 24. So our verses are verses 29 and 30. Now immediately after the affliction of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from the sky, that is heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. And then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in heaven, and then all the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with great power and glory. Perhaps now would be a good time to make a list of the signs that Jesus prophesied would happen preceding his glorious return and are associated with the shakings that are to happen. Firstly, the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem, and that's in verse 2. Secondly, a warning of deceivers seeking to lure away the followers of Jesus. That's verse 4. Thirdly, rumours of wars, verse 6. Then in verse 7, international conflicts. Number 5, famines in verse 7. And sixthly, great earthquakes happening everywhere, also in verse 7. And seventhly, persecution involving the martyrdom of the saints of God, and that's verse 9. This causes many to lose their faith in Jesus, verse 10. Ninthly, a warning that many false prophets will arise, verse 11. Number 10, an increase in the wickedness, causing the love of believers for Jesus to grow cold, and that's verse 12. Number 11. However, those standing firm to the end in their faith will be saved, verse 13. Number 12. The gospel is to be preached to the entire world, verse 14. And number 13. The appearance of the abomination of desolation, verse 15. 14. The warning that false Christs will happen, verse 22. And number 15, the sun will be darkened, the moon will lose its light, the stars will fall from the sky, and the heavens will be shaken. And that's verse 29. And number 16, the sign of the coming of the Son of Man will appear in the heavens, verse 30. The coming of Jesus will happen as quickly as lightning crosses the sky. As already mentioned, sincere and devoted followers of Jesus do have different interpretations concerning these events, and each person must rely on the Holy Spirit to lead them through the order of these end-time shakings and happenings. Ultimately, we must all be ready for the return of Jesus. Have a blessed day.